What's up, guys? Hey, we're going to talk about more interrogation techniques today. Now, there's a lot of different techniques, but overall they're based on these four. And if you've ever been interviewed or interrogated by the police, those guys are incredible sometimes, and they're just about allowed to do anything they wish. They're allowed to lie. They're allowed to present fake evidence to you in the interrogation room. They're allowed to keep you there for hours and hours. I've seen some very extreme cases, and every one of those people that were basically under that duress and stress for hours and hours and hours, and I've seen an incredible amount of time that they put into these things. But there's four components really to an interview or interrogation. The first one is orientation, and boy, they make this up as they go. Now, they're going to do this orientation, and they're going to be nice, and they're going to look at how you breathe, and they're going to look at those other things that I mentioned in the other videos. The second thing in the four elements are it's narration and questioning. Now, these people are going to be just like on the movies. They'll tell you how you did it, and they'll walk you through it, and they'll show you pictures, and they'll show you these things that really just can't be disputed, and they'll want you to answer questions. How'd that mud get on your shoe? One guy that I saw in an interview had a little blood on his neck, little dots of blood. Now, he may have did it. I don't know, but the techniques they did, they placed a bundle of napkins close to him on the table, and they explained this to him, that he had this blood on his neck, and they wanted to know whose it was. Well, he didn't know if there was blood there or not. And as soon as they walk out of the room, he picks up this napkin and he starts rubbing it and sets it down on the table, just as a tactic. They do these tactics over and over and over. The third thing is they summarize everything, and they go over it with you. They're holding court. They really are. They're holding court there with you, and they're going to present that in open court to these other people that have no damn idea if you did it or you didn't do it. The police are setting the stage for the woo-woo, and they're gonna use all this, saying that's clear that you did it, when all they did was talk to you in a room. Now, if they have blood evidence and things like that, that's different. But don't you need a warrant for those things? Under due process, don't you really need to obtain things properly? They've been telling us that our whole lives. And then the end thing is they do the closure. So if you look at these four elements, it's all frameworked within those four elements. You can do the research on the elements. It's components of an interview, or components of interrogation, or the essentials of interviewing. They call it so many different things, but I call it BS for short. So that's what I have for you on the third video, and I'm sure we're going to be talking to you soon. We'll talk to you later.